Hello everyone, here is another video. Today I am presenting you the very interesting OnePlus 13T. Here it is. It comes in an unsealed box because the region lock should be removed before they ship it to you. So that's why this foil was broken. And here is the phone, here is what you get. I have removed this foil, the protective film, and here is the phone itself. There it is. This one is the black cover. Unfortunately, it's not the pink one or the blue one. And of course, I should thank to Get Mobile for giving me this phone to make a review for you and this unboxing. So this phone remembers me of, let's start it, remembers me of an iPhone 16, for example, or maybe it remembers me as well of the Oppo X8 in size and in shape. As you can see, it has a completely flat display. It comes with some tin foil, as you can see the notch for the selfie camera, but it comes with some tin foil on it as a screen protector. It has a completely flat display. It has an aluminum bezel frame with the cover of the back of the phone. In this case it's black, and it comes with a matte covered back, which is very nice to the touch. As you can see, there are two cameras on the back of the phone. It's a typical OnePlus. Well, it's not with the round camera aisle like the OnePlus 13, the flagship, but yeah, after OnePlus did not have a big success this year after they removed the option to install a global ROM which can be updated normally on a Chinese version. The OnePlus 13 flagship is actually not has not the great success in sales, but this one is or looks promising with its 6260 milliamps of battery power, which makes it one of the biggest batteries in its class. It has bigger battery even than the Ultra flagship like X8 Ultra or the Vivo X200 Ultra. As you can see, it has a very bright and nice display. And what about the phone? I'll show you about this particular device. This one is 60 gigabytes of RAM with a 256 gigabytes of ROM. And as you can see, it has a 80 watts super fast charging, and it's running the Cover OS. It's not a global phone, it's a Chinese phone, but despite of that, it has a lot of languages on the menu that it can support for you. I will show you here. As you can see, you can add a whole bunch of languages like German, Spanish, French, Indonesian, Italian, Dutch, and so on. A whole bunch of languages. There are not so many as on a global version, of course, but there are enough, I think, for a global user to be able to use this phone. And the other thing that I wanted to show you on the menu is it has Android Auto. I'm still not sure because I don't have a car to connect it to, and I'm still not sure that it can connect to it, but it shows an option to connect to a car, and it maybe will be able to connect to a car. You can help me in the comments and tell me whether you have connected your 13T with your car already, because like the Ultra phones like Oppo X8 and like the Vivo X200 Ultra and the Oppo N5, they all have the Android Auto on board, and I think also this one have the Android Auto. You have also the Play Store installed, for which this one was unsealed because it doesn't have the Play Store originally as a Chinese device on board. And you can see some Chinese stuff from Oppo. As you can see, as you know, of course, the Oppo and the OnePlus producer are the same company, so it has some stuff from Oppo, and that's why the fact that it remembers me so much of Oppo X8, the normal Oppo X8, not only in size but also in shape. It's a very well-shaped little phone. I like it very much. If you have a smaller hand like mine, it will lie very good in your hand, and I think you like this phone. And the other thing that OnePlus and the Oppo have as an advantage, I think, in front of, for example, Vivo as a brand, are the displays. They're very with very good color, very bright displays. And so, what about the phone? What you get straight out of the box together with the phone? Here is, as I told you, the 80-watt charger. It was a super Vogue charger with a normal old style USB on this end. I have the typical red USB cable from OnePlus. You have the inserts, SIM insert tray, of course, SIM insert pin, sorry. And what about the phone itself? You have this button. I think it's for changing the modes of the phone on the left side. You've got some hose for a microphone on top. You have the power button and the volume buttons on this side, and you have the SIM tray on the bottom, the USB-C jack, and some hose for a microphone as well on this side. Yeah, it's very good looking phone, I think, and many of you will like it. With this big battery, it makes it a real flagship killer, and it's also cheaper than the Xiaomi 15s, and it has a bigger battery than the Xiaomi. It has also a bigger battery than the Oppo XS, which has only 5,700 milliamps of battery, and it is the same price tag as the Oppo X8s, but it's cheaper than the Xiaomi 15s. So this little phone, I think, is a real flagship killer. Of course, it has not so good cameras like Ultra phones like Vivo X200 Ultra or Oppo X8 Ultra, but it's a real small flagship killer because with this size and with so good design, in my opinion, it's not the round camera aisle on the back. It's typical, not rectangular, but with curved edges. But yeah, it makes it different, and it will distinguish you from the others with this type of phone. And I think it has a beautiful, really beautiful display. Here is the camera. Here's the camera setup. It's a typical camera setup for Android 15. Yeah, I think you have a lot of settings in here. What else you get here is the back protector, which is a silicone one, and it's not just a transparent, it matches the color of the phone on the back. As you can see, it matches very good the cover of the phone. It protects the whole bezel frame of the phone. It has a hose only here for the charging cable, for the microphone. It doesn't have a hole for the SIM card tray, of course. And on this side you have haptic buttons for the power off and for the volume buttons. And yeah, it stays very good on the phone, in my opinion. You can hold it very convenient, and yeah, it's pleasant to the touch. As you can see, it has the OnePlus logo on the back. It protects the camera aisle on all the sides because you have a little bumper, as you can see, a 1mm bumper around the whole camera. So if you drop your phone, it will protect the camera from breaking or from scratching. You can apply, of course, a glass protector on the display if you prefer, or if you don't prefer, you can use it like this. You have a board which is a little bit thicker than the display, so even if you drop your phone with the display on the ground, it will not break. So that's it, the small OnePlus 13T. That's from me for now. I think you like the review. Tell me in your comments what you think about this phone, and see you next time. Bye.